Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Courtney. If you're returning, welcome back. Shout out to everybody over on Patreon for their support. And if you're watching this video and you have military affiliation, thank you so much for your service. In this video, I will be reacting to 1960s Psycho. And if you are new to the channel, we do not waste time over here. So let's get into it. All right, nice. We're in Phoenix. I've been there before. Hot as all get out. I finally understand what a dry heat is.
I better get back to the office. These extended lunch hours give my boss excess acid.
Well, you could laze around here a while longer.
Oh.
Hotels of this sort aren't interested in you when you come in, but when your time is up.
Ain't that the truth about hotels?
Sam, this is the last time.
Yeah. For what?
For this.
What do we do instead? Write each other lurid love letters.
I have to go, Sam.
And after the steak, did we send sister to the movies, turn mama's picture to the wall?
Oh dear. Sam said, listen, you know what I want.
Marion, whenever it's possible, I want to see you.
You make respectability sound disrespectful.
Just a little bit.
I sweat to pay off my father's debts and he's in his grave. I sweat to pay my ex-wife alimony and she's living on the other side of the world somewhere.
Them's the breaks.
A couple of years and my debts will be paid off. If she ever remarries, the alimony stops.
Oh, Sam, let's get married.
When I send my ex-wife her alimony, you can lick the stamps.
I'll lick the stamps.
How romantic.
You got a headache?
Oh, it'll pass.
I've got something, not aspirin.
What is
Teddy
it?
was furious when he found out I'd taken tranquilizers.
Oh.
Oh, your sister called to say she's going to Tucson to do some buying and she'll be gone the whole weekend.
Well, that could work out for her situation.
I want you to take a look at my baby. 18 years old, and she never had an unhappy day in any one of those years.
Wow. Must be nice.
I'm buying this house for my baby's wedding present. $40,000 cash. I never carry more than I can afford to lose.
Oh, wow. He's got it like that.
Cash transaction of this size is most irregular.
Where's that bottle you said was in your desk?
Wow. Just telling all his business.
Sometimes I can keep my mouth shut.
You probably should have kept your mouth shut about that money you got on you.
Put it in the safe deposit box in the bank, and we get him to give us a check on Monday instead.
They're both like, let me hold it.
Mr. Lowry, if you don't mind, I'd like to go right on home after the bank.
Well, what you need is a weekend in Las Vegas.
I'm going to spend this weekend in bed. Thank you.
Aren't you going to take the pills? They'll knock that headache out.
Can't buy off unhappiness with pills.
That was very telling. Oh, I see she hasn't gone to the bank. She's not going to the bank. Sis said, all right, this is mine now. Yeah, make sure you get everything you need, all your important documents, whatever is necessary. I feel like we're having second thoughts in this moment. Nope, never mind, the money's in the bag.
Marion, what in the world? What are you doing up here? Of course, I'm glad to see you. I always am.
Oh, is she imagining the conversation? Ooh. What are the odds? When you tell your boss, I'm calling off from work, and they see you out and about. Girl, don't even worry about it at this point. Did she break down? Or is she just sleeping in her car? Oh, the suitcase is still in there. Oh, she's sleeping.
Hold it there.
Girl, hold on. Now, don't go speeding off.
I almost had an accident last night from sleepiness, so I decided to pull over.
There are plenty of motels in this area.
She's not from the area.
Have I broken any laws?
No, ma'am.
Then I'm free to go.
Is anything wrong?
Am I acting as if there's something wrong?
She would run into a cop.
I've told you there's nothing wrong, except that I'm in a hurry and you're taking up my time.
Turn your motor off, please. May I see your license?
Does she have one? Oh, she thinks they already know and they're looking for her. So is she free to go? He didn't say anything. Okay. I guess things were done a little bit differently. Wonder how long he's gonna follow her. Oh, I guess he's like, oh well. Or he just has, you know, something else to go do.
Be with you in a second.
So you're telling me she's gonna just buy a new vehicle with a California license plate? Oh. I'm guessing they have to know by now. Maybe.
There's an old saying, first customer of the day is always the most trouble.
Can I trade my car in and take another? There's nothing wrong with it. I just...
Sick of the sight of it.
I really like his speaking voice. Yeah, he knows something's up, ma'am.
That's the one I'd have picked for you myself. You mean you don't want the usual day and a half to think it over? You are in a hurry, aren't you? Somebody chasing you?
Eventually, yeah.
It's the first time the customer ever high-pressured the salesman. Your car plus $700?
All right.
Didn't even have to think too hard.
I take it you can prove that car is yours.
I believe I have the necessary papers. Is there a ladies' room?
Girl, you are making it way too obvious. See, and while you scurry to the ladies' room to powder your nose or whatever, I know that's not what she's really going to do, he might run over there and say, hey, what's up?
I think you better take it for a trial spin.
Is there anything so terribly wrong about making a decision and wanting to hurry?
Just that cop over there has been staring you down the whole time. Yeah, that cop's not letting up. Where's her luggage?
Hey!
Right. Girl.
Just put it in here, please.
That was stressful.
Heck, officer, that was the first time I ever saw the customer high-pressure the salesman. She looked like a wrong one to you?
Acted like one.
Carolyn? Marion still isn't in?
Oh, dear.
Call her sister. No one's answering at the house.
And she doesn't know where Marion is any more than we do.
I did see her sometime later driving. I think you'd better come over here to my office, quick.
I love how they're doing this.
Girl works for you for 10 years, you trust her. All right, yes, you better come over.
I'll get it back, and if any of it's missing, I'll replace it with her fine, soft flesh.
Ooh.
Hot creeper, she sat there while I dumped it out. Hardly even looked at it, and even flirting with me.
I mean, she was not flirting with you technically, but okay. Whatever goes on in your brain, I guess. Ma'am, do you know how to turn on the wipers? This is really shot extremely well. Well, she knows not to sleep in her car again. No, but I was saying that it was really cool how they shot that scene where she's just driving, but you can hear all the conversations happening instead of just cutting to where everybody is at. I really like that. Careful, don't get the money wet. Okay, ma'am, they coming out.
Gee, I'm sorry I didn't hear you in all this rain. Go ahead in, please.
Oh, we have 12 vacancies. 12 cabins, 12 vacancies.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I thought I'd gotten off the main road.
Nobody ever stops here anymore unless they've done that.
Sounds interesting. Come on, handwriting. The penmanship is excellent.
Cabin 1. It's closer in case you want anything. Right next to the office.
Am I that close to Fairville?
15 miles.
See, if it wasn't for the rain, she would have made it. Oh, wow, it's literally right there, next to the lobby.
And the, over there.
The bathroom.
Yeah. If you want anything, just tap on the wall.
Just tap on the wall.
Norman Bates.
Hi, Norman.
You're not really going to go out again and drive up to the diner, are you?
No.
Would you have dinner with me? You know, nothing special, just sandwiches and milk. I'd like it very much if you'd come up to the house.
Stranger danger?
I'd like to.
I have a very odd theory. Does she suffer from some form of maybe like psychosis? Because when she was driving, was she just imagining that those conversations were being had? Because she started to kind of smirk a little bit. Girl, just keep it in your suitcase. I wouldn't have taken it out of the envelope.
No, I tell you, no. I won't have you bringing strange young girls in for supper.
I knew I saw what looked like a female figure walking past the window.
And then what? After supper, music, whispers, as if man don't desire strangers.
Ah, that's what's on Mama's mind.
Go on, go tell her she'll not be appeasing her ugly appetite with my food.
Dang, lady.
You have the guts, boy?
Shut up! Shut up!
Ooh. Huh, knowing me, I would have yelled back. I heard it loud and clear.
I've caused you some trouble.
No, I wish you could apologize for other people.
But as long as you fixed a supper, we may as well eat it.
Mother wouldn't like that?
I have the parlor back here.
All right.
Oh, hello.
It's all for you. I'm not hungry. Go ahead.
I hope they didn't do anything weird to the food, or at least the mama.
You eat like a bird.
It's just one bite.
My hobby is stuffing things. You know, taxidermy.
Ah, that explains all the creatures.
It's a strange hobby. Curious.
It's different.
A man should have a hobby.
It's more than a hobby.
What do you mean?
A hobby's supposed to pass the time, not fill it.
Ah.
Do you go out with friends?
Well, a boy's best friend is his mother.
Y'all are that close, huh?
Where are you going?
I'm looking for a private island.
What are you running away from?
Why do you ask that?
Just curious.
People never run away from anything. I think that we're all in our private traps, and none of us can ever get out. We scratch and claw, but only at the air, only at each other.
These are good lines.
Sometimes we deliberately step into those traps.
Okay, the writers did a great job.
If anyone ever talked to me the way I heard, the way she spoke to you.
I feel I'd like to go up there and curse her and leave her forever. But I know I can't. She's ill.
Dementia?
She had to raise me all by herself after my father died. I was only 5, and it must have been quite a strain for her. A few years ago, Mother met this man. He talked her into building this motel.
Oh, wow.
When he died, too, it was just too great a shock for her. She had nothing left.
Except you.
And the motel.
Why don't you go away?
To a private island like you? Who'd look after her?
Yeah, he loves her too much to just leave her.
If you love someone, you don't do that to them even if you hate them. I don't hate her. I hate what she's become. I hate the illness.
I see that. I can understand.
Wouldn't
that.
it be better if you put her someplace?
Like a nursing home?
You mean an institution?
Nursing home, institution, yeah, one of those.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to sound uncaring.
What do you know about caring?
Ooh, the switch.
They cluck their thick tongues and shake their heads and suggest oh so very delicately.
Oh boy, he's losing it.
She needs me. It's not as if she were a maniac. She just goes a little mad sometimes. We all go a little mad sometimes.
There's different levels of mad.
Thank you.
Thank you, Norman.
Norman.
Oh dear.
I'm very tired. And I'll have a long drive tomorrow, all the way back to Phoenix. I stepped into a private trap back there, and I'd like to go back and try to pull myself out of it.
Oh, well, good for you.
Well, I'll see you in the morning.
Very early. Dawn.
All right, Miss...
Crane.
Yeah, she put the whole wrong name on the... And here I am about to say he's got, what, a two-way mirror in here. Not two-way, one-way. Sorry, y'all. Knew there was something about that wall comment he made about just tap on the wall if you need anything. Oh, do we get to meet Mama? What, doing the math? See how much you owe? So is this the scene that's famous from this film, the shower scene? Or does she take, what, 2 more showers or something during this film? Oh, nope, this is it. Is that him or is that the mom? And here I am thinking maybe he was just making up the conversation with his mom, or maybe she was just hearing, I don't know. Wow. Dang, I didn't think it was gonna be the mom. I thought he was gonna do it. Oh. Well, girl, I guess that's that. Is she still breathing?
Mother! Oh, God! Mother! Blood! Blood!
So what are y'all gonna do with the body? Yeah, mom needs to be sent someplace. He loves his mom, so he's gonna clean up her mess. And her sister and everybody is gonna think that she's just in hiding, living her life with that money. I wonder what they're gonna do with her car, too. Because you know that police officer got the plate. Well, I guess this answers the car question. Oh, never mind. He's going to put her in the trunk, and we are going to dispose of the body and the car someplace else. This is a shame, man. Like, I get she committed a crime, but she didn't deserve to die. Yep, get all the evidence out the room that she was ever there. So he never finds the money? Oh, I thought that was going to be the cop. What's crazy about this, though, is that if that officer had stayed on her tail, she would most likely still be alive. In trouble, but alive. Like she literally purchased her own transportation vehicle. I thought this was a shot of him. Oh, never mind. I am right. I love how it's going back and forth between him and the car as it sinks more and more. Oh. I guess that's it. Oh, no, no. Wow.
Sam?
Sam? Lady wants to see you.
Oh, is that the ex-wife?
Yes, miss?
I'm Marion's sister. She left home on Friday, and I haven't heard from her since. Look, if you two are in this thing together, I don't care. It's none of my business.
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
Bob, run out and get yourself some lunch, will you?
That's okay, Sam. I brought it with me.
Sir, read the room.
Well, is Marion in trouble?
Let's all talk about Marion, shall we?
This man literally has nothing to do with it.
My name is Arbogast, friend. I'm a private investigator. Your girlfriend stole $40,000.
She was supposed to bank it on Friday for her boss. Sam, they don't want to prosecute. They just want the money back.
She was seen leaving town in her own car. By her employer, I might add. I think she's here, Miss Crane.
Y'all are so wrong. I mean, technically, she's like, what, 15 minutes away from wherever he is or was at the time? And here I am thinking that they'll never find her.
You know, this is the first place it looks like it's hiding from the world.
What was it you wanted to ask?
I've been trying to trace a girl that's been missing for, about a week now.
Well, no one stopped here for a couple of weeks.
Do you mind looking at the picture before committing yourself?
You sure talk like a policeman.
And you're acting a little funny, too.
Marion Crane's a real name, but she could have registered under a different one.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't even much bother with guests registering anymore.
Come on, guy. Pay attention to the signs.
We had a couple last week said if the thing hadn't been on, they would have thought this was an old deserted...
You said that nobody had been here for a couple of weeks, and there's a couple came by and...
He's sharp.
You mind if I look at your book?
He probably already took care of that.
So now I have a sample of her handwriting. Marie Samuels. That's an interesting address.
Is that her?
Yeah.
That's a good shot of him just chewing frantically.
You want to check the picture again?
Oh, yeah.
Which morning was that?
The next morning, Sunday.
Oh, boy. Yeah, he's way too nervous.
Did you spend the night with her?
Ooh.
How would you know that she didn't make any phone calls?
Right.
How did she pay you? Cash, check?
Cash.
Cash, huh? And after she left, she didn't come back?
Well, why should she?
Yeah, this private investigator does not believe any of that.
I got some work to do if you don't mind.
I do mind. You see, if it doesn't gel, it isn't aspic, and this ain't
Right.
gelling.
Yeah, none of this is gelling.
She isn't still here, is she?
No. Listen, if you don't believe me, come on with me. You can help me change bets, okay?
Hey, Mama.
I think I must have one of those faces you just can't help believing.
Is anyone at home?
No.
Oh, there's somebody sitting up in the window.
No, there isn't.
Oh, yes, there is.
Must be my mother. She's an invalid.
Just for the sake of argument, that she wanted you to gallantly protect her.
And I'm not capable of being fooled, not even by a woman.
That triggered him.
She might have fooled me, but she didn't fool my mother.
Well, then your mother met her. Could I talk to your mother?
Oh, boy.
You know, sick old women are usually pretty sharp. Could I just...
Mr.
a moment?
Arbogast.
He's like, sir, I'm trying to save your life.
I think it'd be much better if you left now. Thanks.
All right. Thanks anyway.
This can't be all of it. Something's got to give. See, look at him smirking.
Oh, hello, Loomis. This is Arbogast. Is Lila there? Yeah, she spent last Saturday night at the Bates Motel. It's right out here on the old highway. I even know what cabin she was in. It was number 1.
See, I told you he noticed that sort of stuff. He's sharp.
Well, I did question him, believe me, but I think I got all there was to get. See, this boy had a sick old mother. I think she saw Marion and talked to her.
There was no talking, sir.
I think I'll go back to the motel first. No, you stay there with Loomis. I'll be back in about an hour.
No, something tells me he's not going to be back in an hour.
I think our friend, Sam Loomis, didn't know that Marion was here.
Is he just going to go straight to the house? Child, Mama's going to come in swinging. Watch. See, up until now, I haven't really been feeling the suspense. Like, I can see why it would be suspenseful, but right now, see, now that Marion's gone, I'm just like, oh, crap, what's going to happen now? I wouldn't just go in. I would knock or ring a bell, or he just opened the door. Well, keep your head on a swivel, please. Sir, for a private investigator, I mean, this is just dumb. Woo! Okay, yep, that got me. With the music. Okay, predicted that.
Sam, he said an hour or less.
It's been 3.
How far is the old highway?
You want to go out there, don't you?
Patience doesn't run in my family, Sam. I'm going out there.
Are we about to lose the sister, too?
Well, I'm going.
You'll never find it.
Okay, or we might lose both of them.
One of us has to be here in case he's on the way. Stay here.
He must have did the same thing with him as he did to Marion.
Arbogast!
I mean, how many cars do y'all have out there with people's bodies in them? Gracious. Oh, they got Sam, didn't they? Oh, no, he made it out.
No Arbogast, no Bates. Only the old lady at home. Sick old lady unable to answer the door. Or unwilling.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think he'd have called if he had anything at all?
She's right.
Let's go see Al Chambers.
Who's he?
Our deputy sheriff around here.
It's the middle of the night. What do y'all want?
This is Lila Crane from Phoenix. He traced her to that motel out on the old highway.
That must be the Bates Motel.
Oh, y'all know it.
Norman took a wife?
No, I don't think so. An old woman. His mother.
Ooh, the look on his face.
Left Phoenix on her own steam. She's not missing so much as she's run away. From what?
Tell the truth.
She stole some money. $40,000. He was supposed to come back here and talk to us after he talked to the mother, and he didn't. That's what I want you to do something about.
Like what?
Oh, well, this is like pulling teeth.
Why don't you call Norman and let him say just what happened?
Please, call.
It's not going to get anywhere.
Norman? Sheriff Chambers. Have you had a fella stop by there tonight?
Let's see if he tells the truth.
Your detective told you he couldn't come right back because he was going to question Norman Bates's mother, right?
Norman Bates's mother has been dead and buried for the past 10 years.
Wait, what?
Mrs. Bates poisoned this guy she was involved with when she found out he was married, then took a helping to the same stuff herself.
I'm sorry, say that all again?
Norman found them dead together.
So who's the lady in the house?
You mean that old woman I saw sitting in the window out there wasn't Bates' mother?
Are you sure you saw an old woman? You want to tell me you saw Norman Bates's mother?
But we don't really know what she looks like.
Well, if the woman up there is Mrs. Bates, who's that woman buried out in Green Lawn Cemetery?
Oh boy. Another victim? That's the only thing I can think of.
I am sorry, boy, but you do manage to look ludicrous when you give me orders.
Wow, so it really is her, though.
I will not hide in the fruit cellar. You think I'm fruity, huh? This is my room, and no one will drag me out of it.
Mother, please, it's just for a few days. Just for a few days so they won't find you.
What do you think you're doing? Don't you touch me. Don't! Norman!
Oh, he's finally put his foot down, I see.
Put me down. Put me down. I can walk on my own.
Well, what did he say about my sister?
Saw the whole place, as a matter of fact. That boy's alone there.
Maybe I am the seeing illusions type.
No, you're not.
Thank you.
I still won't feel satisfied until I go out there.
We better decide what we're going to say or do when we walk in there.
Where the hell is my sister, you lying piece of Let's keep it classy. He's probably like, oh my gosh, that looks like Marion.
Someone's at that window. I just saw the curtain move.
We were going to try to make it straight to San Francisco, but we don't like the look of that sky.
Okay.
Well, I guess 2 people is better than 1.
My boss is paying for this trip, and he wants practically notarized receipts.
Please don't tell me it's on the page where she signed her name.
I'll get your bags. Haven't any. First time I've ever seen it happen. You check in any other place in this country without bags, and you have to pay in advance.
$10.
That receipt.
Yeah, they can tell he's acting weird.
I'll go on ahead.
All right, there's your receipt. Now I'll show you the cabin.
Yeah, they know that she stayed in cabin 1.
Sam, we have to go into that cabin and search it, no matter what we're afraid of finding or how much it may hurt.
Do you think if something happened, it happened there?
Obviously.
What would you need to get out, to get a new business somewhere else? $40,000? There must be some proof that exists now.
If he sees us, we're just taking the air.
Watch it be locked. It wasn't locked at first.
Bates.
Oh, could he be in the parlor, looking through the hole in the wall? Shower curtain's missing.
No shower curtain.
Sam, some figure has been added to or subtracted from 40,000.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
But that old woman, whoever she is, she told Arbogast something. Well, let's find him. One of us can keep him occupied while the other gets to the old woman.
No, y'all need to stay together.
I don't like you going to that house alone.
I can handle a sick old woman.
No, you can't. There's different types of sick, okay?
If you get anything out of the mother, can you find your way back to town?
Yes, of course.
If you do get anything, don't stop to tell me.
Someone else is gonna die.
Looking for me? You satisfied with your cabin?
Oh, it's fine.
her sister is about to die, isn't she? Because I highly doubt she's still in the fruit cellar. When you go in that house, you never come back out.
You're alone here, aren't you? You drive me crazy. I'd do just about anything to get away, wouldn't you?
No.
Mrs. Bates?
No. Is she still in the cellar? Oh, boy. What is it? Oh, jeez, man, come on. I don't like this.
I think if you saw a chance to get out from under, you'd unload this place.
This place happens to be my only world. My mother and I were more than happy.
Girl, close doors behind you. What the heck is wrong with people? Oh, is this his childhood room? Oh no, that's where he sleeps and stays still. What'd she find? Oh gosh, is that a list of murdered people?
How are you gonna do it?
Do what?
Buy a new one? Where will you get the money to do that, Bates? Or do you already have it? Socked away.
Shut up!
He doesn't know what you're talking about. He found it, but he didn't find it.
I think she'll tell us.
Where's that girl you came here with? Where is she?
Run. See, this just proves that he's not really technically a bad guy. It's all his mom. Don't you run down there! Ah! Oh, wrong way, sir, wrong way. Ma'am. Ma'am? Ah, heck. See, what he should have done first is check to see if Mom was where he last left her. Oh, and it's dark in here too? Child. Oh no. She's got the knife in her hand. She stays ready. You better stop. Wait. Wait, what? He's a cross-dresser. I hope he confessed to where the body was, or the bodies are.
Well, if anyone gets any answers, it'll be the psychiatrist.
I got the whole story, but not from Norman, from his mother.
Explain.
He only half existed to begin with. The other half has taken over.
Split personality?
Did he kill my sister?
Yes. And no.
Ah, great.
But my sister is...
Yes. The private investigator, too. To the time when Norman murdered his mother and her lover.
Ah.
His mother was a clinging, demanding woman. And it seemed to Norman that she threw him over for this man. Now, that pushed him over the line, and he killed them both.
And there was foreshadowing of that in the beginning, yep.
He had to erase the crime, at least in his own mind. He stole her corpse.
Mm-hmm.
A weighted coffin was buried. He hid the body in the fruit cellar. Even treated it to keep it as well as it would keep. So he began to think and speak for her. Give her half his life, so to speak. At times, he could be both personalities, carry on conversations.
Interesting, okay.
The mother half took over completely.
Clearly.
And because he was so pathologically jealous of her, he assumed that she was as jealous of him. If he felt a strong attraction to any other woman, the mother's side of him would go wild.
Okay, yeah.
When he met your sister, he was touched by her, aroused by her. He wanted her.
Very clearly.
That set off the jealous mother, and mother killed the girl.
Why was he dressed like that?
He was simply doing everything possible to keep alive the illusion of his mother being alive.
That makes sense.
He'd walk about the house, sit in her chair, speak in her voice.
I was going to ask about the voice, too.
Now, that's what I meant when I said I got the story from the mother.
Okay, makes sense.
And the $40,000? Who got that?
The swamp.
He feels a little chill. Can I bring him this blanket?
Thank you.
Wow.
it sad when a mother has to speak the words that condemn her own son? They'll put him away now, as I should have, years ago.
This is done so well.
I'll just sit here and be quiet, just in case they do suspect me.
Ciao.
They're probably watching me. Well, let them. I'm not even gonna swat that fly. They'll see and they'll know, and they'll say, why, she wouldn't even harm a fly.
Wow. Friends, that was excellent. That, oh my gosh, there's so many twists. And that was so well done. I mean, everything from the acting, the cinematography, the writing. Oh my gosh, this was great. I didn't know where this was going. I knew people were going to get killed, but the fact that Norman was the reason all of this stuff was happening was just crazy. And then like the realization that they buried his mom, and you're just like, wait, something's not right. It just did not click to me that, because I'm thinking, oh, the mom's crazy. They got us real good with that one. But nope, it was Norman this whole entire time. So I mean, there's not really much to say. It's laid out so beautifully. It's laid out so perfectly. And it is sad though, because Marion, she was going to go back. She was going to go back. She was going to confess. But then all this stuff happened. And well, I'm just happy that it's unfortunate that the private investigator passed too. But it's nice that nobody else suffered at the hands of Norman. But overall, guys, this was excellent. This is a 10 out of 10. This really kept my attention. I absolutely loved it. And I look forward to rewatching it, actually. It's just that good. All right, to my lovely YouTube family, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you guys know whenever I upload my next video. Thank you all so much for checking out this one, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.